Hey everyone, this is Tom from Adventures at Home. So today we have another product from Cineton to try out. So if you recall in a recent video, I tried out their floodlight and I'm very happy with that. It's working very well. We've had some deer walk by and set it off. I think a raccoon walked by the other night and set it off again. And the animals really don't like that bright light in the middle of the night. So it's keeping the animals away from the garden. So let me show you what I have today. Okay, so what they sent us this time are the torch lights. Excuse me, the torch lights. The torch lights are solar powered, so you can see there's a little solar panel on the top that provides power for these. And there are 4 of these. I believe they're 42 inches tall. The legs come in sections, so you have to put the pieces together depending on how tall you want it to be. But I think the max height is 42 inches. And I'm not sure of, how much light these throw out. I'll put that on the video so you can get those specs. I'll also provide a link so you can link right to this on the Amazon website. So I plan on putting these in the front yard. The front faces south. However, we do have a number of trees in the front, so let me just pan over there. Okay, so this is where I plan to put these torch lights. So this is in the front yard. We've got the sidewalk going to the front door. Of course, this area is lit by the sun, but it's shady there. So that area might be a problem. Again, there are 4 of these, so I'm going to line these up right here, and we'll see how they do tonight. Okay, so I just wanted to show you real quick what you get here. You get 8 of these sections of the pole, so two each for each light. And then you've got the little connectors here, and then these go into the ground, hold it up, and you've got the 4 lamps there. So one other thing I just noticed here, there is an on-off button here. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can turn these on and off with this switch. So one thing I would recommend is just getting an old screwdriver and a hammer just to start your holes, because the metal on these poles is kind of thin. So just to prevent damaging these, I would just at least get the hole started with a hammer and a screwdriver. Okay, got my first one in. Looks a little crooked, but I'll straighten it out. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so I have all 4 lights installed. As you can see, my wife had a little different opinion on how to install these, so I went with her recommendation. So anyway, this is what they look like. They come up, they're about waist high. Let me show you that. Okay, so as you can see, they're about waist high. So this is where they come. Again, they're supposedly 42 inches, but I think you lose a few inches once you pound these into the ground. Okay, so I'm just going to wait until tonight to see what happens. I'm a little concerned about this one right here in the foreground, this one right here, because it is shady, but it'll get some sun later on. I just don't know how much sun it needs. So these are the new torch lights that I just got, and they're made to look like flames. So let me kind of get close to one of these. So that's what they look like. It looks like fire. I'll wait for my spotlight to turn off. My floodlight turned on as I walk down here. Yeah, so I like these. You'll see, as you can see, I put them in the backyard. I did have these in the front yard, so I moved them back here. I think this is better. but these are very nice. There, the light just went out, so this is what they look like in the dark. They don't throw a lot of light, but they're not really meant to throw a lot of light. Yeah, so anyway, these are the torch lights, and I have a link in the description if you want to check these out. But again, these are solar powered, and this is probably my third night with these, and they stay on all night. I mean, I've gotten up at 5 in the morning and they're still going. And so again, I would recommend these. You can also lower these. These are about 2 feet. There's two 1 foot sections, so you can adjust these down if you would like. See, there's my little light there that just went on. And there's the other one. So you can see where the street is there. So anyway, I think these are pretty nice. I think these will illuminate the driveway good for us. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, they don't throw a lot of light, but you can see them pretty easily. Alright, so one of the things we're going to do is we've got this hollowed out log, and we're going to put one of these torch lights in it and see how that looks tonight. So we're going to grab one of the extensions since it kind of sits a little too deep in there. So we're going to set one of these torch lights in there and see it. We're hoping it's going to look like a little fire coming out of the log, so we'll see how this looks once it gets dark. Okay, so we set this in here. It's sticking out about 3 inches, so now we have to wait until it gets dark. But I'm thinking this is going to look pretty good, so we'll see here in about 20 minutes once it gets dark. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Unfortunately, the camera light is on, so you're not going to get the real effect here. But that's what it looks like. So that worked out rather well, I think. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I think these torch lights are pretty nice. They're not that expensive, and they will stay on all night. I got up at 6 this morning, and the 4 torch lights we have in the backyard were all still on. So these last quite a long time. So I think you'll be happy with them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.